We live in a stupid-ass fucking medieval society where we pretend like it's the 21st century, yet you have grocery store chains that, for whatever reason, are too stupid because they're mismanagers of their own business enterprises. They're too stupid to know how to restock and resupply their goods. They just, they don't know when they're going to get shit on the shelves. Who knows? Rumors, speculation. They don't even know because they're multi-billion-dollar corporations, some of them. Multi-million-dollar companies. And they can't even fucking resupply the shelves, replenish the shelves with the bath tissue. Because there was a surge in buying, like, last week. And so now there's a nationwide shortage of, like, paper products. The whole thing sounds really fucking suspicious, and it just doesn't even make any sense. So corporations don't have the ability to produce more napkins, paper towels, bath tissue. And if they do, where the fuck are those products? You know what I mean? Because it's been like a week. I'm just saying, so that doesn't add up. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. You would think that, some country, some place, some producer, manufacturer would be restocking the shelves in America with those products and making a buck. But apparently, there's no one to do that. I'm saying I know there is, but it's not being done at the time of this recording. And so that doesn't make sense. That doesn't even make sense. And then you have grocery stores with millions of dollars in remaining inventory, and there's one checkout clerk. Because the self-checkout, those turn off at a certain time of the day. Because clearly they aren't needed by people. You know what I mean? And then when you ask the managers, like, hey, why do you turn off these things so early in, say, the evening or the day? Oh, it's because we have to count our money. And the thing is that, blah, 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 blah. We're medieval primitives, and we have to take a really long time to count money. And so therefore, after a certain time of day or night, we no longer have the self-checkout available to customers. And you're like, oh, wow. So have you thought of going through a vendor that would allow for you, that is enable you to be able to keep these machines on 24 hours a day so that people who work late can come to your stores and shop at night without needing human beings? Like self-checkout could like replace human beings who for whatever reason like don't want to show up for work, or maybe they're sick or something. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever thought of like going through a vendor that could sell you like a machine that you don't have to count the money, like at that convenient time when you conveniently turn everything off? Like, have you ever thought of that? Like, has your multi-million-dollar corporation company ever thought of that? Like, or is there something else to it that's really like fishy? Is there something else to it where you could go through a vendor that could provide you machines that count money like once a week, as opposed to like every night at that convenient time when people need them, like when people are getting off work at late at night, like people who work late, like first responders and emergency responders and police and law enforcement, people who, work in critical infrastructure. I'm just saying people who work really fucking late. Yeah, those machines are turned off in your 24-hour stores. Because your store's 24 hours, but it's not really 24 hours for people who need to get in and get out because you have one clerk, and it's always a lethargic motherfucker. One item scan, a 2 item scan, a third item's yeah, because clearly that's the only person that you can hire with your zillions of dollars that you have and your zillions of dollars in inventory that is right in front of customers' faces. And you can only hire this motherfucker, this man, this woman. Nobody else wants to work here. Who knows how to zip the shit through? Zip, 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 zip. Okay, next person. Zip, zip, zip. Right, it's always a lethargic person working at nighttime. Right, because that makes sense too. Keep the system broken when you could fix it. Wink, wink. It's the only person that we could find who wants to work here late at night. Wink, wink. We could really find people who would operate normally type shit, like some normal type shit, like zip, 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 next person, zips, but we go out of our way to hire those who are lethargic because we have to keep that system well greased. Wink, wink. These people, man, these corporations, these medieval fucking buffoons, they're just a bunch of clowns, man, playing games with Donald Trump's economy. That's all it is. That's all it is. These stores, man, with these self-checkout machines that turn off conveniently at a certain time, and then the manager has to go hide in the back and fucking count the money that takes so long to count. I even asked this person, I was like, yo, what's the fucking deal with your stupid ass corporation? And they're like, well, see, the thing is, some stores, they actually do have the money counters that don't have to be counted every night, like early in the evening, and they can actually like last a week or like multiple days, and we don't have to power them down. And so those stores can actually keep their self-checkouts open like a few stores until like, whatever time, like longer than these other stores. And I'm like, well, why doesn't every one of your fucking stores have these? And they're like, I don't know, like our corporation just for whatever reason has us on the old system. And I'm like, wow, well, that's amazing. You're amazing fucking people. You're multi-zillion dollar corporations that were shitting on Americans even before the coronavirus. Now, with your zillions of dollars, you can't even put some fucking paper products back up on the shelves. Are you afraid that more people will buy paper products en masse? Are you so afraid that if you put more paper out for the people, it will get purchased again? Oh, boo-hoo, wah, wah, Donald Trump's booming economy. We have to engineer a recession. Hey, let's pick a virus that's 64 times less deleterious than the flu. Let's find a disease that's 64 times less impactful, and we'll fucking call it a recession. Ha ha! Yeah! We're fucking geniuses! Hey, everyone play along with it. Everyone play along with it. Tell your governor to shut the state down, and tell your governor to tell people to go home, and tell the governor to tell the populace to stay away from restaurants and to impose certain restrictions, like restaurants can only have like 10 or 5 or no people. We're so fucking brilliant. Yeah, and then listen, here's the deal. Coronavirus is the new thing. It's 64 times less impactful than annual influenza, but we're all gonna fucking ride this one out. We're so fucking genius. We're so fucking smart. And guess what? The media's gonna be involved. Yeah, and we already know that hospitals that play along with us, when people come in with like the flu, we'll just tell the people who have the flu that they have the coronavirus. We're so fucking brilliant. We're so fucking smart. And people are going to be afraid and they're going to panic and it's going to be crazy. And when we were telling Donald Trump that there was going to be a recession, now they're going to have to say it's a recession. Yeah, we're so fucking smart. Dude, we did it, man. We did. Yeah, dude, we're fucking geniuses. Ha! Yeah.